The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A pin just about within shooting range. Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That'll be a throw. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect...
And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho. Cruyff. Marmouche. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. That could spell chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nice control. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wriggles his way through.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And this is Bernardo Silva. It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foot in. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, no joy this time.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Batistuta. It's Couch! Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed.
Batistuta! Oh, what has happened here? Opts to play it back. He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Batistuta. Marmouche knocks it into space. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Howson. Couch going face to face with his great rival. That's put paid to the danger. He's found a way through. It's anyone's ball now.
Ronaldinho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's a promising position. He's shifting through the... Can he finish? Great idea, just poorly executed.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Hakimi. Marmoush going about things with real menace. Serginho. Oh, good climb! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And he's had it nicked away. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Getting up there! Oh, it rattles the bar! Off the post! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Mbappe! Zanetti. Ronaldinho. Well read, nice interception. Marmoush. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe! And he's got away. Mbappe!
There will be 1 minute at
It's
a
bounced
time.
back off the post. Count looking sharper. So a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Georgia certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mbappe!
Munich definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look ahead. And Batistuta! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Batistuta clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Hakimi. Rodri. And it's Hakimi. Bernardo Silva. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Hakimi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Kukçu. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. He'll want to be quick to recover this. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Zanetti. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. And it's Serginho. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter.
He's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hakimi does well to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti cuts out the pass. Georgia still have the cards to affect this game. Serginho. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that's well seen too. Serginho. Now it's Hazard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Georgia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want an...
And Batistuta! And that would have been game, set and match.
Batistuta really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Georgia have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And that has put paid to that. Nicely spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Nicely weighted ball. And shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a cracking ball. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hazard played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
Georgia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe, over to the right flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The most accurate pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a good ball through. And that was very necessary. I think they're done. They are done. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I'm afraid to tell you that
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out towards the flank. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? Always onto this. And there is your opener. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Dumfries. Now here's the delivery. He's rising! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and...
Takes a shot! And no mistake. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when...
Oh, he's all alone! Mbappe! And he's stuck it away! And again they hit the front! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Hazard. Nice looking ball. And this is Inzaghi. Lofted in. Tries to get it clear, but they've got it again. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Rodri. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hakimi. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's been played through. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's
There's the header! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Dumfries. O'Shea. Rijkaard. Juve. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Rijkaard. A nice sequence of passes, this. Chance, surely! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Messi. Ball played for Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pavlovic calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Inzaghi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Getting up there! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
More and more. Could be danger here! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is a little undercooked. Distributed tidily. And that's an errant pass. And that should get the job done. Messi. And it's O'Shea. Nicely spread. Not where it came from. Shapes to shoot! Oh no, this does not look... And he's following up! Well taken goal. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Referee has just said play on. And he's there to retrieve it. This is a promising build-up. That's a lovely, neat pass. Asensio cuts it out. Pavlovic. And the referee has blown for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So let's get the ball rolling. Georgia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Inzaghi. Messi. Ambitious ball here. Yamal. Hazard gets across to intercept that. Asensio. O'Shea. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. And this is Inzaghi. Diouf. Deftly away. Serginho. Doku. That is good progress on the left. He's found a way past. Doku. No, that's overhit. Asensio. O'Shea. Now Dumfries. Juve has it out wide and in space. A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Filippo Inzaghi really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's played it back. Dumfries. Tries a shot! And that's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And now he has two. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's destined for the flank. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Hakimi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. He's found the way through. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? O'Shea. Into the last quarter of an hour. Milan have it back and can go again. Oh, that's superb.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that was nowhere near his best. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Doku. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Doku.
There they go, hunting again.
Pavlovic defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Picked out brilliant, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now, can they get him away? O'Shea. Dumfries. Doku. Played back into the centre. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Prachuap appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play...
Takes a shot! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Bullet! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. He's found a way through. Pelé proves just... goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Can he finish? Georgia have the chance to go the other way. No, that was never going to make it. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Opts to play it back, and it's played in. Stam deals with that comfortably. And it's Cruyff. Hakimi. And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He has found a way through. Marmouche with the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cruyff. Rodri, he's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! There it is! 200! It's the goal they all came to see. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Always goal side. Best is in a really good position out wide. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bale. That's very neat. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. He's onside. Delivered with swing.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Here comes an... He's rising! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Hullet. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he latch on to this? And takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have
real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. Vardiol. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Hullet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
At hand, as it's time to announce
Georgia firmly in control
results.
at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitutions taking place.
So let's get the ball rolling. Hakimi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Georgia find a position of real strength now. Georgia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Bullet. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Pelé. He's picked his way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. And the counter is on. Now it's Doku. He's got away.
Oh, really well played.
Doku. Look at the space here. Not a hint of offside here. Bale. Georgia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No, that's been intercepted. Best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Doku. No outsmarting him this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run, and this is Messi. And Messi! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. And it's Hullet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. Hullet. Now it's Doku, and there's his chance to lead the counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now then, the ball's come loose, and he's managed... Yamal! A whisker away from making it 4.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Best. No, again, there's no way through. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Yamal. Yeah. That's destined for the flank. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, sweet feet. Serginho. He is through here. Now can he find... And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yaya Toure. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Yaya Toure, and he was quick to react.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Such good technique.
And he's lost his man here. Played down the flank. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He has found the way through. Oh, good effort. And a neat finish. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised.